What's the story with Chucky, bro? Massive beats. His sister got me 18 years. His sister stood in the dock and lied and got me 18 years, like. When the feds were watching our house, Chucky's mum let the feds put a camera in the room, right on our cam, from her house over there onto our house, years ago when we were under operation. David Regan has kids to Chucky's sister. Adam Curry, Adam Regan. She went fucked up when I was out, Chucky. 12 years later she is. When I've got out of prison, the first person I've seen is Chucky. Yeah, I could have fucking told her. Why? Because her sister got me 18 years. But no. She was fucked off something when I got out. It was crack and smack. So what have I done when I've got out? And I was doing good with her. Had her around me. Started getting her with me. Who couldn't handle it? The woman that snitched on me, well, never snitched on me, lied about me, got me jail. They started screaming at her, stay away from them. I'd forgot it, forgiven them all, but they hadn't forgiven me. Now, if she would have stayed on me, she wouldn't be what she's like now. She's deteriorated massively over it. It's our last one, Melissa. That's her name, Melissa. Melissa Curry. She gets called Chucky because years ago. This is why she got called Chucky. Have you seen Chucky the doll? Well, she came bursting on years ago. Her family are all large. I used to have me dinner in their house and that. You know, with the mum and all that. And the woman that snitched on me, this Nicky Curry. It's weird with the dynamics, just fucked everything really. But Chucky came from a mum who's massive, Francis, and a dad, Tony, who's massive, and Leighton, a brother, used to be massive, but he's lost loads of weight now. Probably still a big kid, Leighton. I haven't seen him for time. But Melissa, what happened is, because she was overweight, she used to have like a blonde man head. Don't know why. The man and that used to cut her hair short, so she'd have this little like blonde spiky fucking haircut, like strawberry blonde type shit. But because she was dead overweight, when she'd run, her face would go dead red. One day she's burst round the corner onto the estate with a fucking bib and brace, like a fucking Chucky outfit on. But it's not, it's what a man that's dressed her in, or oil lily thing or something. But when she's come bursting round the corner about a fucking 3 foot like that, in this fucking big red fucking Billy's just went, watch out, here's Chucky! Running at us like that, everyone's going, what, Chucky? And that's it, stuck with her. Billy gave her the name Chucky. Honest, straight up, lad. That's where she got the name Chucky from, lad. Look what drugs have been doing to our people. She's a Scouser, and you've got Scousers taking the piss out of her while she's with a kid that's not from Liverpool. The kids, like the minds in Liverpool are fucked, lad. The division's rife. It's like they don't want to see. Like if you had a kid in Liverpool streaming, I just said earlier on, lad, if he's not gay or feminine, he's getting attacked. Like, if you had a kid off your estate, say you had like fucking Hazy, you know Hazy? Now Hazy's got a little firm round him who can do damage, but if he went in the city centre and he never had a few kids round him, people would just be turning up, not because they can, you know, they can pick on him, just because he's streaming. They'll try and destroy it on him, throw shit at him and that, make him look fucking irrelevant, and you know, just ruin it on him. Whereas you can get every Tom, Dick and Harry from out of the city coming in and just fucking rolling around the city, and everyone's fucking allowing it though, allowing it. Like, let's have it right. Look, if I was a criminal, if I was a gangbanger and I went on social media and we had some fucking people coming into the city, they'd have to be blessed having you running around this city taking a piss, calling Scouse girls tarts. Oh, well, Liverpool tart, is it? Carry on. Scouse will turn up on you and show you what a fucking tart is, mate. Calling someone a tart, insulting, I believe. So when you've got a dickhead calling Liverpool girls Liverpool tarts, Scouse tarts, I'm taking that as disrespect, but I've got to keep my mouth shut. Why? Because that's how the world is these days. But if I was in the criminal fucking world, wow, I would have been turning up midstream, yakking his face, mate. You can't let fucking helmets disrespect our girls, and that's why our city's fucked. You've got knobheads coming in taking the piss out of anyone and anyone, especially the fucking young girls who are beautiful. How dare you call them Scouse fucking tart, mate? Multiple times through the night I heard that shit off one clip and I was just thinking, rah! But then you've got a Scouser sat next to him thinking it's a fucking big joke. It's mad, mate. Mad. And that's just me, that's the way I see things, like the way the city's being disrespected. Like, anyway, I'll leave it there. It's not the same city, darling. It's because the people that's being left to control the criminal world. That's why it's not the same city. Liverpool City's fucked because of the criminal fraternity. The police have never controlled the city. They've policed it. The gangsters have always controlled the city. Always. Since the turn of the century, you haven't had certified people running the game. You haven't. And they just give it up to anyone and anyone because they were all half-hearted breeds. Yeah, look at this. And I'm telling you, this is fucking fact, mate. You know of them families that didn't give up power in Liverpool later on? You know if them didn't work alongside the police to shut us down? Daniel Kinahan and his shower of shit would have never stepped foot near our fucking city. Fact. Because you had a gang of fucking dickheads thinking they were fucking, as soon as the Irish come in, they just bowed down, left the country, give graft to them, fucking legged it. Shit houses, mate. City's not been the same since, mate. You know, they took the graft off the Scousers that were left behind when all those serious kids got put in jail, basically. And when their shit hit the fan, they just passed the phone over to the Albanians. Scousers still little shithead rats, haven't got a clue what to do. They'd rather shoot each other than take the foreigners out. Just wouldn't have happened, mate, honest to God. But you had these dirty families that collaborated with the law. When the old hard got out, you know, when likes of Warren and everyone got nicked back in the day and they were took out the picture, they were replaced with gangsters that were willing to collaborate with the fucking feds. And the city's been destroyed since. And every time a little family like ours has tried to penetrate into this monopolised criminal fraternity, the feds and the families that monopolised it at the beginning come in and shut you down. That's why you haven't had a brand new family name in the city of Liverpool. You know, you used to have a family coming through every 10 years. And that family would be naughty, and you'd know about that family all over the fucking place. When was the last family? Think about what I'm saying, lad. Don't even come with shouts like the fucking Whitneys. I know you get the papers trying to make out that this Whitney family was this big fucking crazy outfit that could pay us monthly to graft. We got took out, mate, by the local families and the police. That's who put us in jail. If it weren't for the local drug dealing families, we wouldn't have went to jail. Fuck the police. There's not one time where police evidence has convicted me. Every time I've been convicted on a mad crime, it's been because drug dealers and gangsters don't let them get manipulated into buying drugs, minding drugs, dealing drugs. The manipulation begins with the consumption of drugs. So if your kid's on the weed, he's easily to be controlled. Why? Because he's got a dependency on the weed, and the source of the weed is the one that's manipulating him to do mad shit. And your daughter. So look, if your daughter's a clever girl, but she's got with this scumbag, all of a sudden she's smoking weed. Now your daughter is easily manipulated by the scumbag to put a gun under the bed in your house. Why? Because the drugs have made her mind loose, and she could be compromised by these cunts that know what they're doing. So look, you know that young girl that's being groomed there, on the ball, give a drink, not on the ball. Do you get the point? You see that young lad there, 14, on the ball, give him a joint, not on the ball. Just like that. When he's not on his ball, someone else is on it. Someone else is controlling his ball if he's not controlling his own ball. Does that make sense to you? My point though is, how do you change them once they are caught up, says Lisa D. You can't. You can't change. You can't change them. You can stop them changing into something, but you can't once they've changed. The only person that can change them is themselves. That makes sense? Exactly, so maybe we need different laws, says Lisa D. Different laws for what? You don't need laws for nothing, to be honest. We don't need laws, they do. We don't need laws. Look, you know, if you had a wronging on your estate years ago, you'd get put in hospital and you wouldn't get touched. The police wouldn't do nothing. Why? Because you were in the right. But then they brought laws out, so you can't hit that monster. We don't need any more fucking laws, trust me. We need men that know how to give out justice. So look, in the city of Liverpool, you've got HMOs all over the gaff, which was steadily, over the last 10 years, purposely being put in place under the opinion that it was for students, but it wasn't. It's for these immigrants. So in Liverpool now, because everyone's distracted with the multiple concerts that you're having on the pier, because everyone's distracted with your local parks now getting used for festivals and parties and dragging you all into these little mad places, while you're in these events, you've got buses of men getting offloaded in Wavertree Student Centre and getting put in HMOs. It's not going to be long before some of these men do atrocious things to our women and young boys. It's the way they are. So now you've got a criminal fraternity in the city of Liverpool who are willing to put a bally on, put a gun in their hand and go and shoot that 18-year-old Scouse kid at the bottom of the street because he bumped them for £1,000. The same gang of shithouse rats won't sneak in that house and put them all to bed, even though they've done some mad things to the woman down the road and the woman up there and the woman over there. They'll leave them. And this is what we're dealing with. Why isn't there a hit squad in these cities being criminal about the shit what's happening? Where's the criminal fraternity? You know, you're running around shooting kids because they owe you money for weed. What about that cunt that's just raped the kid at the bottom of your street? Still living in that HMO and you're not doing fuck all. That's why it's fucked. Do you understand how easy that move is? Do you understand? You just start like, look. People aren't even thinking on mass, are they?